Welcome to the college football playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, but all the drama has led up to this point, the beginning of this 12-team playoff in front of a home crowd and a raucous environment. And we have a very compelling contest here tonight. Two teams in the committee ranked basically even. The one side gets to enjoy a raucous, rowdy home field advantage. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And the playoff is here. We've got a tremendous on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this one started. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Chris, what a way to start this game. All this hype and build-up of the playoff game. Offensive line says, hey, put it on our back. We'll be able to get things going. And if you can keep running the football like this, man, does it open up the entire playbook.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. We get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44.
Man, this is exactly how you want to start an opening drive on the road for this offense. Really well-blocked play, pick up some nice yardage. And if you're this offensive line, this is exactly what we talked about all week long in your meetings. Establish the line of scrimmage and take control of things up front, especially early in this game.
Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. This offense comes out immediately, gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepare for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Now they get set to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Running with purpose. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. They're going to test the secondary. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
Just a really good job by the corner here, recognizing this wide receiver screen. Because he was so quick to react, when the receiver makes the catch, he's right there to make that tackle.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Defense is coming after him. The pass rush closing in. Using his legs on the scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Single back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Short pass finds the tight end. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Just great timing here with this quarterback and his wide receiver to pick up this 1st down. And really over the years, that's what Notre Dame's looking to get back to consistently, is being able to complement what they can do by running the football and to have a quarterback that can drop back and make the throw like this and keep the sticks moving and keep his offense out of harm's way.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage.
Yeah, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a 1st down.
The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Here's the 2nd down play. And the quarterback dropping back. Quick throw to the left side. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Strong game by this quarterback.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination of this quarterback and receiver for a big day.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Moves the ball up to the 30.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining 1st quarter of play. Same tailback, another carry. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Okay, it's 3rd down after that run. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. It's a quick grab. He's found some room at the 45. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down.
You know, on 3rd down, the key to me is the offensive line, the pass protection, because you know that you're going to throw and the defense knows that you're going to throw. It's a matter of can you protect your quarterback and give him the time.
Oh, it's tipped at the line and intercepted. Not much on the return, but
Sets up the offense at the 41. Oh, how I love when this happens. The big dog up front is working hard and snatched his opportunity. Good for him.
And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Oh, it's snapped to the back. Brought down to the 27. It's a 1st down. This offense really threatening now.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And there's the handoff. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Look at that quick throw to his right. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Irish. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator, quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice game.
Back to pass. It's Owens. Gets made on the out route. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And they don't block the defensive end who shows some quickness for getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. The Yellow Jackets pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Makes a quick grab. Oh, and he goes down after a short gain. That's not enough for the first down. Good work to get the foot down after the grab. This running back, Kirk, might have been spending some time with those receiver drills.
Yeah, as you know, Chris, these running backs anymore in college football, they are really like glorified wide receivers because not only do they have to be excellent runners, but as you see here, the ability to be able to catch the ball and then the awareness to get a foot down.
Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, it's Owens. Fires it to the wideout. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And the Yellow Jackets will line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. Got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
So 2 losses in a row puts him in a tough spot, third and very long. Dropping back, it's Owens. He's moving out of the pocket. Takes a shot as he gets the pass off. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's 1st and goal from the 2.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws.
And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And the extra point was up and good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Returner decides to fair catch this. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Really excellent possession last time. The mix, the run, and the pass kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Receiver makes the grab, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Quick throw testing the middle, but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Pressure is coming. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment for this critical down. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. He lets it go on the move. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that third down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got fourth down.
They'll kick it away here. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. The returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Time running down, just one play left here in the half. Hand off to the single back. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Yellow Jackets will kick this away to begin the second half. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Running through the tackle. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
The game moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. They'll run it here. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught quickly. That's a big gain deep into plus territory. They'll spot it near the 30.
Chris, really, that's all you want to see from this offense is the ability to just be efficient. If you can just avoid the mistake, make those first downs, be a great complement to what you want to do running the football, there's a great chance of putting enough points up on the board to win this game.
He hands it off from the gun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Now it's second down here. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They look to throw it here on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame. That puts them on top in the second half. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT puts them in front by 7. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They're going to run it. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down play coming up for this offense. To throw, it's Owens. Catch made on the sidelines, and that gain is enough to move the sticks. And he's down right there, but it's enough for a first down.
Well, that's a great catch near the sideline, and does a good job of getting that foot down to secure the catch.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
For the defensive coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And the Yellow Jackets look to keep this drive moving. There's the handoff. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Tough to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed off. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go. The Yellow Jackets looking to run some tempo here as a design quarterback keeper. And this offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44.
It makes sense going for it here. You're kind of in that no man's land depending on how much faith you have in your kicker. And if you don't get it, your opponent still has a ways to go. Now you pick it up and you can go get a touchdown.
The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
He'll ride the back again here. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And the Yellow Jackets starting a new series here on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Owens. Snags the quick throw. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
The back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Got space, looking to score. And he scores. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. That kind of execution in a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with a pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Here's a kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. The 20. The 10. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown. Fighting Irish. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play.
Georgia Tech, 21.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. A pop pass on the jet sweep. That's a nice gain. It'll move the football up to the 27.
Gain of 13. And that's a first down for the offense.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looks right for a quick completion. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Good job here to be able to get a foot down. That was awfully close to being out of bounds, but no, he's in.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick throw caught on the left side. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
Second down now after the sack. Looking to pass. It's Owens. Bringing pressure. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
On the move, looking deep, and it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. It's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's moving out of the pocket. He lets it go on the move, looking deep. And it's incomplete to end the drive. A turnover on downs here in the late stages of this game.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
Here comes a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
And it's intercepted, a crushing play. Going the other way, can they stop him? Past the 20. Going to take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. How about that, Kirk? A defensive touchdown to tie this football game.
Well, you only get a handful of those in an entire season. To be able to come up with that in this game, to tie the game, is just big time by this defense, and it gets them right back where they need to be.
And FPAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. And he is wide open for a huge gain. Touchdown, Irish. And they take the lead in the fourth quarter.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looking to scramble to his left. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. Looking to pass. It's Owens. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. But man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Receiver makes the catch. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's fourth down. Looking to chuck it again. Finds his man, has the first down. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
And that run produces a decent gain.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
The gain makes it second and medium. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. It's an out route. The catch made. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Great chance for the offense to tie the game. First and goal. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
We reach now the 2-minute warning. Sets up as a dramatic finish as this offense tries to grab the lead late here. Solid gain puts him in good position for second down and goal. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So trailing in the final quarter of a close game, they're going to go for it on fourth and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he stops short. Huge play by the defense on fourth down. They will take over, protecting this lead. The Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. So it's still a one-possession game. The offense would love to work the clock here, but they can't take their foot off the gas. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Hey, I can understand the play call here, backed up deep in your own territory, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, but you got to be careful of being too conservative, because this defense right now, they're trying to get the football back, and they are selling out against this run game.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down.
Boy, a questionable call there on 3rd down. I know they don't convert, but why not run the ball? Keep the clock moving, especially working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Now you got a big decision here on 4th down and short.
Gets the kick away from his own end zone. And we'll see what he can do on the return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Georgia Tech offense is back out there. Here we go. They need a touchdown. They got some time to work with here. They got to be precise and manage the clock wisely. He's escaping the pocket now. Cannot get the throw up. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Makes a quick catch. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the market.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. He'll take a deep shot here. He's got it at the 15. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Back to throw. It's Owens. He'll throw it now. Makes the grab. Can he get there? And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, I'll tell you what. This guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to it.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Pass midfield. Out past the 30. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
First down here for this offense.
Here we go.
Oh, here comes the reverse. And they've got him back there for a loss of 8. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even